Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Train Sim World 2020. Once again, we're going to be checking out the Peninsula Corridor. Once again, this time we're going to be doing a freight run. And kind of disappointed there's not a whole lot under timetable and scenarios for the freight. You can see you've got a few here. Just two. Just two, honestly. That's kind of ridiculous. And then under timetable, we don't have a lot of options here. So, wind strength, let's make it windy. Ooh, we got the wind. So we're going to be driving the GP38-2. I'm happy with that. And the Union Pacific colors. Hit A on that guy. And what I want to do is, I've done these two, and this is all you get on the service. You don't get a whole lot. You really don't. And a lot of it's kind of boring yard work, so. I've done the southbound loaded hoppers. I don't know why that one doesn't show that I've finished it, but I have. Let's do northbound empty hoppers. We'll go north. I always go south, so let's go north. That's something different. And we'll select that. Oh my lord, it is dark in here. Uncoupled vehicles, 30 vehicles. All right, well, let's get things set up here. Control fuel pump on. Generator field on. Engine run on. Let's get our gauge lights on too, if we can get it. There's gauge lights on. Sides, yeah, let's turn step lights on. Turn the marker lights on. The numbers, I mean. And then why not turn platforms on? Nice. We're all lit up here at night. We'll put you on dim for right now in the front. And we need to uncouple vehicles. 30 of them, actually. Okay. Well, let's look at this. Where are they? Okay. Basically all of them. You got it. That's easy enough. Oh, look at this. Beautiful night. Beautiful night. On a freight train. All right. Down we go. And we need to decouple all of these hoppers, which I'm fine with. Actually, you know what? There's no lighting on this loco at all. Let's turn that on before we do that. Let's get this one set up. Since we're in service mode, we have to do all this stuff ourselves. Okay, so we got right here platform lights and all that. Why not? And we'll turn the number lights on. And then we'll put, let's sit down here actually, and we'll make sure these guys are set to dim. There we go, front headlight to dim. Nice. I'm happy with that. On out we go. Close the door. And down we go. There we go. Now we'll be all nice lit up for the night. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Yep. Take you. You're good to go. Objective complete. Look at that. Beautiful. I love this loco. Go via location, 900 yards to Newhall Yard. All right, you got it. Nice windy night here. But man, those step lights look awesome. And the platform lights look good too. There's the step lights. Those are the platforms. Oh yeah. With this one, you have to go up this way. Otherwise, you can cross and you can get in that way, but who cares? Up we go. Now we're all lit up. I love the little clicking of the brakes. All right, close you. Sit in the engineer's seat. And we need to stick the reverser in here. And go via location, Newhall Yard. Where's that located? Directly in front of us. Okay, what about our switches? How are we looking down here? You know how this game is with switches. Oh yeah, trying to kill you immediately. Switch you. Nope, you're good. It's you. Yep, you go there. And you, yep, try to kill us again. Perfect, we go to that. Okay, well, let's do it. Bring it on up to, actually, you know what we'll do is we'll bring up the power to throttle 1. Let it do its thing. Double honk there. This guy goes to freight. And we're looking good there. I'm gonna release the brakes. And we should start rolling here. We can see the brake pipe pressure looking good. We're not rolling yet, but it's just taking a minute. Go up to throttle 2. Oh, you know what? My reverser is not forward for some reason. I thought I kicked it in forward. I guess I didn't. Okay. I'll bring it up to speed. That makes more sense. Throttle 2. And we're moving. All right. Wonderful. I can put you to bright now so I can actually see what I'm doing. The headlight, that is. Turn on bright. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. All right, so we have 890 yards to go to via location. 1 mile to a 25-mile-an-hour zone. Well, we know what that's for. It's probably because of the turn on the track. And 0.9 miles to a red signal. So we'll get up to speed here. Always slow it down when we have to. Kill the bell. Moving away, looking great. Beautiful night run. Go to throttle 2. We don't need to go too fast here because I can see that curve coming up like really fast right there. See it? And that's probably why we have a 25-mile-an-hour zone. For that reason. Maybe not though. We'll go as fast as we want through here, but I don't want to go around. I don't want to go through that little chicane at like 40 miles an hour. That's ridiculous. No need for that. Okay, we'll just put you on idle. You can actually use the independent brake. A little bit of independent brake here. Slow us down. Because, yep, we're coming up on that pretty fast. And we need to stop a little bit past there, it looks like. Yeah, right there. So after we turn, we'll come to a stop. Just slowly adding a little bit of independent brake. And she's doing really well. So I bet you they're going to have us switch that track and we're going to go the other way. I bet you. Objective complete. All right. Bring that all the way up. Full application on you. Go via location to Newhall Yard. Okay, so what do we got here? We're looking good. Yep, we gotta go that way now. On the other track, I see what they want us to do. All right, so you are there. You go to... Oh, you're fine on there, and then you go to there. Okay, that looks good to me all the way down to where we need to go. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's go ahead and... Oh, it's doing that sound bug. It's all right. Somebody said you could open the window and close it, but it hasn't been working for me when I do try it that way. Reverse her to reverse. Throttle 1. Let it hold. And automatic brakes are on release. Independent. We go to, not bail off. I meant to go to release. Oops. That's all right. Going to bail it all out. All right. And the train's moving. They're looking good here. 1 mile to 15, so we can go as fast as we want through this section, but we don't need to go too fast. Tempting, I know, but we don't need to do that. Wonderful. And it should be all set now. Not bad at all. It says to go via location here, so I'm just kind of holding it at 20 because we're going to be coming on a 15 anyway. And it's a red to a 0.6 as well, so I'm not going to go any faster than 20 miles an hour right now. There's just no need for it. We'll find out what's going on. There might be a train coming down the line that is causing that red. I'm not really sure what's causing it, but we're taking her easy right now. There we go, objective complete. Stop at location, Newhall Yard, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start servicing these guys. Where's Newhall Yard at? Straight ahead. All right, we're getting good all the way there. And you need to go to there, and you need to go to there. There we go, and those are the red signals there. Oh, I did not want to put that much brakes. Oopsies. Too busy looking at that stuff. We'll get it rolling now. Now we're looking good. Looking good. Yeah, those are the reds up there. I can see them now. And it all changed anyway, so we clearly see the red where we don't need to go. And once we get off this line, it might not be red for us at all, from what I can tell. Yeah, because we're not going to be, we're just going to be doing that And we won't have a red at all. We're just going to be doing this and then up that way, it looks like. I don't know what we're doing here. I really don't. Got to idle on you. And we'll stop at location here at Newhall Yard. So we're not going to go around the corner. I think we're going to head back and do something else. I don't know. We'll see. Initial reduction on our automatic brakes. We'll slowly bring it out. And release those two. Only 50 yards to stop. All right, go ahead and just go to service here. Full service on the brakes. All right, now what? Stop location, Newhall Yard, 12 yards. There you go, stop it here. Stopping. Yep, that's what they wanted me to do. Objective complete. Okay, now what are we doing? Couple to formation, 30 vehicles. Right down the line. This is what we just did. Oh, we're going to the other end. That's what we're doing. Okay, so that line right there. We'll make sure you are set to you. But you are not. Oh, yeah, you want to be there, and then you want to be there. All right, nice. Let's do it. Bring up the speed. It's released. Got amps. Go to throttle 2. Now we're rolling. I'm gonna go pick these guys up down here. Don't need to go too fast for this. All right, rolling in here about 9 miles per hour. Let's start adding a little bit of brake here and just increments here. Slowly get it slowed down. We'll hit these at about 3 miles an hour or so. Comes the brake. More brake, more brake, more brake. Got him. Nice. Objective complete. And now we go to Mountain View. So Mountain View is all the way up this way. So let's make sure our line is clear all the way where we need it to go. So we need to go out to here. Nope, you're straight ahead there. You go to there. And you're good on that. We got a green all the way out to here. And I think the line is just straight on out, it looks like, from what I can tell. Until we get up here, we have a yellow signal right there right now and a red, because there's probably a passenger train service somewhere along the line. But we'll keep an eye out on it right now. Let's do it. We're in the back right now. Oh, we have to do it from the back, Loco. Really? I'd rather use the other one, honestly. All right, I'm gonna go off, off, and off for you. And gauge lights, we don't need those gauge lights at all. Leave those off. Keep the step lights on, because why not? There we go. Oh, you know what I need to do? Brakes probably need to be... Oh, they're in freight mode, so I think it should be good. If memory serves correct, this is what we can do, so we'll see. We're going to go up here to the front Loco and use it instead, because I don't want to have to push all the way. Doesn't make too much sense to me. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, so I'm not worried about it. Climb here. Go up and around. All the way down to here, and we'll get this one ready to go. She can hang out back there. I don't care. Shouldn't do anything for us anyway. Okay, close you. Sit here in the engineer's seat. Turn you on, you on, you on. You can go to Brighton Aux, because we're going to be rocking and rolling here, man. Step lights on. Gauge lights on. Nice. You are... Oh, it's in cutout. Put you in freight. Maybe it needed to be in cutout for the other one. All right. Cutout. Set. Nice. All right. Well, have a nice trip, lady. We'll see you later on. All right. Automatic brakes. Go to release. You are in freight. You are in release. Everybody looks good here. Dynamic brakes are good. Reverser. Put that in. It's going to be to the forward position. Hopefully. If it will let me. There we go. It's inserted now. It's in the forward position. You're on Brighton Aux. Let's do it. All right, we are getting to this little chicane spot here. Bringing up the speed now. We're in a 15-mile-an-hour zone. We got a green signal ahead, and in 160 yards we'll be to a 40-mile-an-hour zone, so that'll be nice too. Very cool. Let's open our windows up. Have a look outside. Isn't that beautiful? Very nice. Although I see the EOT was in the front of the train, so oops. Maybe we can remove that. If we have to stop, we'll check it out. All right, go to idle on that. As we switch on to this track. And we'll get a 40-mile-an-hour zone here in just a few moments, which will be wonderful. Let's go and kill the bell. Don't need the bell on right now. We're not around any platforms or anything like that. Going underneath the little viaduct here. And once the train is done there, we'll be good. Once it gets past that signal, we'll be good on our speed to 40 miles per hour, which will be nice. Got a green signal all the way ahead, so that's going to be good. Ready for some speed, man. Let's go. It's taking a while to clear that whole signal. Which somebody said that it's not very realistic. That the train's speed changes the moment you pass the signal, but I don't know. In this game, it's after the tail passes. There it is right there. Let's throttle this baby up. Bring up the amps. Oh, it's got plenty of power here we have to play with here. Throttle 3. All right. Throttle 4. And finally, throttle 5. We have, run 8. We'll get there in a minute. 6. Slowly getting her up to speed here. There we go. 7. And run 8. Look at that, all the way up to 50 miles per hour. Not too shabby. All right, 6.6 miles to Mountain View. We got her up to speed here, looking great. Got green all the way up front. Bell's off. And we are moving and scooting. I love it. Bring up the throttle some more. Maintain about 50 miles per hour. Just like that. Let's look outside in the front. Little viaduct here. Enjoying the scenery as we make our night run. It's the night train. Like a freight train in the night. That looks so cool. That actually looks beautiful. With the lean like that. Oh yeah, it's nice. Bringing up that throttle. We're at a 0.5% upgrade. Or uphill. Got a station ahead. I'm not sure if you have to have the bell on when you enter stations, but we'll do it anyway. Because we're nice. Throttle her back up. 1.7 miles to Mountain View. We have a few crossings that looks like we're going to have to be dealing with here. And that's fun because we don't get to do that too often when we run freight in this game. All right. Well, 10 miles to go to Redwood City. That's what we're doing right now. Had to slow down just a little bit for that station. Might have busted a little bit of speed there, but that's going to happen. So down we go all the way up, and I don't see anything in our way until we get up here. And then we might have to do some things, but for the most part, looking good. The bell on. We're going by a platform here. We're slowing her down just ever so slightly. Just gonna initial reduction on that. Just back down to 50. There we go. Release it. All right. So far, been pretty good for us. Get the throttle back up. Lost a lot of speed on just using a little bit of auto brakes, but that's okay. There's a nice highway right there. This highway system. Fill the bell. Don't need it. We're not on the platform. Getting our speed back up. 8.5 miles to Redwood City. Got a crossing coming up here. .5. Maintaining good speed so far. Still got a green signal all the way where we're going. Okay, how are we looking here, folks? Looking good all the way. Nice. Oh, I heard another set of train. Nope, it was that loco right there. Like I hear a train somewhere. Dynamic brakes are off. Let the whole thing build back up. So we go to throttle 1. And we'll hold about 45 with either throttle 1 or throttle 2. Holding pretty good. Objective complete. Now what? 12 miles to Millbrae. All right, well, we got a long way to go to get there. All right, 700 yards to 45-mile-an-hour zone right now. Still 8.3 miles out right now. Not a huge deal, but maintaining speed right now around 45 since we're going to hit that zone. We'll be ready for it. The bell on as we get near this platform. I'm fine with that. Bit more power there. A little bit more there. We'll maintain about 45 right through this spot. 2 times crossing here. We're slowing down a little bit. Okay, a lot of school buses here. A school bus lot or something? Looks like it. Might be a school, actually. I always say I see those in the game so much, but man, you really do. All right, this thing's losing some speed here. We're on flat level ground. A bit more throttle than that. There we go. Trying to maintain our best speed all the way to the yard in Millbrae. So one thing that happens, I've noticed in this game, is you'll start losing audio. And I don't know what it is. Sometimes in the GP, their train horn completely stops working. It hasn't happened right now. Whoa, I don't know what that was. Hasn't happened yet, but it might. All right, we're going downhill now, so let's use that dynamic brake. And set up now, we start throwing it forward a little bit more. Use our dynamic braking on down the hill. Oh, we're going uphill now, so never mind. Don't even need it. Just let it slowly coast on its own. One mile out to Millbrae. So we have a 50-mile-an-hour zone. We're doing fine on speed right now. I'm happy with it. Perfectly happy with that. 0.8 now. And still 50 miles an hour. We'll get ready to start slowing this sucker down, honestly. So let's go ahead and put the sucker to idle. And independent brake. We'll go to automatic brakes. Wait till we get a little bit closer here. Put that initial reduction. Once we have that initial reduction, we can go ahead and release it. And that'll keep the train slowing down quite a bit here. It's via location, so we don't have to go to a complete stop or anything like that. I just want to make sure we're all right here. I've been through this yard before, and I know you have to slow down for it, so just to making sure we don't blow through anything here around this corner. Yep, via location right there. No stop yet. Very cool station, though, Millbrae is. Very nice indeed. Objective complete. Now what? Bayshore. 7.4 miles to Bayshore. Let's crank her up. Look at that view of the moon. That is really cool. Looks like the sun's coming up. Nice early morning here. You see right over there to our right. So that's the east. And we're almost here to the end of the line, actually. We can bring our speed back up. But yeah, I mean, we're almost to the end of the line. Check it out. You come up here, and then that's the end of the line right there. So can't do anything other than that. Very cool. And we're stopping here, it looks like. Well, going via location. We're not stopping. So bring up that speed some more. But we've been still trucking through the night. We got some crossings coming up, and the horn hasn't crapped out us yet, so that's pretty cool. Bring it back down now to throttle 2. 4.8 miles to our location. Check it out. If I get up and walk over here, I want you to see the I want you to see the mountain. We're going by a big mountain right now. You see right there. There it is. Very cool. Very neat indeed. Walk over here. We'll go to the outside view and have a look at it. Just look at it. Here we are. There it is. Big green, beautiful mountain. 2.8 miles to Bayshore. 50 mile an hour there. 1.1 miles to a yellow. So might have some freight train services starting already this morning. 1 mile to that. Keep an eye on it. Throttle it back. We'll do 45. Don't know if it's flashing or if it's going to be solid. We won't know until we get there. We'll be getting there pretty soon, though. But I think it's just going to be yellows all the way to the end because we're almost at the end of the line. So it looks like we have yellow and a flashing green underneath it. So basically approach. And we'll start slowing her down here to 45. We'll just put it at idle. We're at this speed right here, so this works out just fine. Not too bad at all. Look at that. At the Bayshore, the Bayside. It's been a lot of fun going north instead of south. It's all red in front of us, it looks like. Oh yeah, it's all red. Start slowing this puppy down. Release there. Turn the bell on. We're near your platform. And we're slowing. Slowing. All red in front of us. Yellow. Let's keep it rolling forward ever so slightly. Slowly slowing down. But that's great. Yeah, those are all red signals. Hey, we got the yellow. Top location, 2.4 to Newcomb Street lead. Or lead. Newcomb Street lead. Probably. I don't know. Throttle 2. Get her up to speed here. 2 miles to 10. But at least we have the yellow. That's better than nothing. Powering through this tunnel right now. Very cool looking. I love the lighting. Looks very nice. What's up here? Some buildings ahead. Okay. We'll go ahead and just put this thing in idle. We're going to cruise here for a little bit. Just coast. Because we need to be down to 10 miles per hour at 1.3 miles, which is before we get to our location. So we already know we're going to have to hit the yellow. Or we're going to hit the 10 mile an hour zone. So we might as well just be ready for it. All right, 200 yards to the 10 mile an hour zone. Just got her slowed down enough to 10. Close enough to 10. It's kind of hovering between throttle 5 and throttle 4. So it doesn't go too crazy here. And then only 700 yards to stop at our location for this run. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be the end of the run. The sun is about completely up. Well, for the most part. Still dawn. Oh, make sure we don't go down this hill. Oh, they're going to do that to us? You best not do that to us. Okay, they want us to go down the hill. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Now we go to idle. Be ready on the dynamic brakes. Well, this has to sit in idle for 10 seconds before we can use them. Down the hill we go. Ever so slightly. What is this train doing? It wants to come to a complete stop, like constantly. I'm gonna try to fix the brakes here. I think the brakes are completely like just something happened with that. All right, cycling the brakes completely. They're released. There we go. Put the throttle 2. This should get this sucker moving. It's a 2.2% downhill. I think something happened when we used our brakes coming in. Ever so slightly. And that's all it took, really. Wait, this even doesn't want to go. Come on. There it goes. All right, 580 yards. It's only 10 through here, so we'll be mindful of it. We'll try to be. Go to the outside view here for the last few moments of the run. There it goes. Ready on that guy. Might have something to do with the dynamic brakes, honestly. We'll use them if we have to, but there's 10. Yeah, we're going to have to use them here. But you have to be in idle for 10 seconds before you use them. There's 10 seconds. And then set up. And we'll start using the dynamic brakes. Downhill. I knew it was going to go a little faster than I wanted it to, but that's all right. Now those guys are going at Independence. Automatic brakes are next. We'll keep using our dynamic brakes here a little bit more. 120 yards till we come to our stop anyway, so I'm not gonna care too much about that. I don't know what happened with that. I really don't. All right. Service. Full service. On the brakes. Release them. Really? Man, this thing is so picky. Really, man? 17 yards? Come on. It usually doesn't do that. Usually it's like, that's good enough, and then they're happy, but I don't think that's happening here today. It's like, nope, you have to be perfect right on the money. 15 yards, 13 yards. You gotta stop right when it says 0. I mean, I'm fine with it. There we go. Stop location. It's doing that thing again. No, now we gotta go back. Are you kidding me? There we go. Okay. I was like, what are you doing? There's our performance graph. What a long trip that was. 1 hour and 23 minutes for me. I will edit it down so that will not be that for you. 43 miles in this bad boy. So that was pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. I enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.